Hello everyone. How we doing today? All right, this is part 3, I believe. Yep, part 3. Sorry, of our cat quilt. Okay, let's turn it this way so you guys can see. Okay, so here we go. So this is block A and block B and double A and double B. Okay, remember we said we're going to do 2. Now, yesterday when I was cutting some more material for my next block, instead of going to letter C, for whatever reason, well, I'll show you how. So I was looking over here and it says double G, okay, right here. So I immediately just went and did double G. Now here's the thing. Should have gone over here and done A through E, okay? Don't make that mistake. Because then I found out the double G over here is half of what we need, okay? Or I should say letter G, sorry. Letter G is half of what we need. So when it says F through R, that's actually F through R, not F and R, okay? F through R, okay? As you can see, the numbers 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, and 3. So that means this block we're only doing one of, okay? So letter G is only one block, okay? So yesterday, or part 2, I guess yesterday, I said that we're going to be making 2 blocks per, but guess what? We're not. Only certain letters will be 2 blocks. Then there's going to be other letters that are going to be 1 block, okay, that are going to be the same, all right? So 2 blocks going to have matching, 1 block is not. So you really have to pay attention to the letters on here. Again, this is real life, real time for us. So again, I didn't go ahead and do the directions ahead of time, or I should say I didn't read the directions ahead of time. So this is, you know, for both of us, okay? So just keep going A through E. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to be posting every day, every other day. Just look for if you subscribe, you're going to get the notification. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when the next video is coming, okay? There will be a week span where I will not be posting any videos, okay? I'm going to try to schedule them ahead of time because I do have, I am going on vacation, okay? June 22nd through June 29th, I will be on vacation. So I'm going to keep making these videos and I'm going to schedule the videos so then you guys can still see the videos while I'm away, okay? Hopefully I can remember to do that, but that's my goal, okay? So we're going to keep going. So we're going to do letter C today. Yeah, letter C. I already cut my material, but first, before we do that, so there is no confusion on what my letters are, I'm going to go ahead. I use sticky notes, so I have both my letter A and double A here. Okay, I'm going to fold these in half like so. And I'm just going to put letter A on here and put a sticky note on here. Okay, just so I know that this is letter A block. Okay, so when I do go ahead and put my quilt together later on, it's all there and I'm not guessing which block is what. Again, whoops. Here's B. Came out so cute, right? And then I'll re-iron these later. But for now, okay, letter B. Okay, there we go. Okay, and make sure you guys hit subscribe so you can get the notification and turn on your notifications. Because if you don't turn them on, you're not going to get notification that I posted a video or what the case may be. All right, I'm just moving some things around out of my way. Okay, and I'm going to be posting other videos as well in between. Okay, so here we go. So first things first, I have enough of my 5.5 by 6.5, but now I forgot to cut more of the other one, the 2 by 4.5. So I'm gonna do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I already have the 4.5. I just need the 2-inch here. I cleaned up my little area a little bit better. I feel a little bit better about it. All right, just gonna cut a couple just so I have, because I'm gonna need a whole bunch for. I gotta stand up and do this. Most of my stuff I can do sitting down. 6. But for the most part, 8. Oops. 10. 12. 14, and this is, open this up, press it, and then I will cut the 2-inch on here. I like to press it and make sure it's nice and flat. Okay, so this is an extra scrap fabric, so we're just gonna put it in my scrap bin. Alright, so about 15. That should last us a little bit. Okay. And then I have a few here to work with, so not a big deal. Alright, here we go. Okay. So we're gonna work with letter C today. Okay, double C. I already cut my pieces here. Now I will say double C is also half of what we cut yesterday. I'm going to show you here. Right here. Double C. See? So here's the double letters here, and as you can see it's 4, 2, 6. Double C is 2, 1, and 3. Okay. Again, I pre-cut these last night. Alright, so this is what we're going to be using. This cute fabric here. And then the contrasting is going to be like this. Okay, so I'm basically trying to do with these blocks is do a dark and then a light. Okay, contrast. You can do it however you'd like. We're going to keep that sticky note so then we can put it on our block. Okay. All right. And then I'll show you what our next block is going to look like too afterwards. Okay, so here we go. All right, we're going to put that over there for now. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, I have all my stuff. So first things first. I'm going to go ahead and put these together like so. Okay. Let me flatten these out. These got a little, I had them folded, so they got little creases in them. All right, so this one we're going to sew like this, right? And remember this one and this one are going to go together like this. So now we're going to have 3 pairs of those. And then yeah, I didn't fussy cut these. I probably should have, but that's okay. Doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, go ahead and make sure you fussy cut your pieces. Okay? Because this is directional, but it's not gonna bother me. Okay? It might bother the person I give it to, but That's okay. I mean, here we go. Now, I do have extra pieces. Does it say anything about our extra pieces? Okay, so I'm going to show you this here. See this? This is your block pairing, okay? So make sure you read this as well. I forgot to show you this the other day. So right now we're doing C, and we're going to pair it with double C, okay? But guess what? Our extra pieces for fabric C here are going to be used for fabric double I, all right? So make sure you don't throw away those extra pieces you've already cut for C, okay? So technically I'm gonna need another sticky note with the letter C on it. So we know that that's gonna be paired with I. So this is what I'm gonna do, double I. Okay, so I know it's gonna be paired with double I. Excuse me. That's just some reference notes for myself. You do what is best for you. Oh, excuse me. Now I have the hiccups. Okay, for our ear units. Okay, so I think that is all that we need to put together for right now. So let's get this block done. We're actually going to probably do, let's see, we're going to do 2 blocks today in this video, just because we can. And because I'm only doing 1 block right now with this one, we're not doing 2. If we were doing 2 blocks, then I would go ahead and do. All right, so again, I'm going to go ahead and chain piece these together. Chain stitch, sorry. And I forgot to tell you guys, what I'd like to do also is I like to take some scrap fabric that I have that I'm probably not going to use because it's only 1 inch, okay? And I like to run it through the machine first when I'm doing my chain stitching so it goes to my next fabric, okay? And it's going to adhere to it. So basically it's a starter. And then I don't have to worry about if my, whoops, there's 2 here. If my stitches are going to, if they're going to start all the way at the top, okay? I don't worry about that because I have my starter piece, and that's going to guarantee that the stitch is going to start at the very top. So then I don't have any unstitching happening. Okay, just keep going with your pieces. One more, and then I'll do the ear part. And remember, we're going to go from corner to middle here. Or if you're looking at the white block, it's corner to corner. Okay. Take that off. All right, we have to go back and put the other one on, but I had to take it off first. Okay, here Here's my starter piece. Okay. Little trash bin. Again, I'm going to put my starter piece right back in. And do the other part of my, whoops. Ear unit. Okay. And you can use this one piece over and over and over again as many times as you'd like. It's not for any other purpose than to start your chain stitching. Okay. So press these open. Use my fingers first, and then the iron. Nice and flat. And this is going to get attached over here. There we go. And again, I was just picking random fabrics when I went through my scrap bin. And here, I'll show you my scrap bin. This is what my scrap bin looks like. I have two. And this is the little bit bigger pieces. No, I'm sorry, those are the smaller pieces. And then these are my bigger scrap pieces. I think I have like 1 yardage here. I think I'm going to use this one also, and with the kitty cat. That was a fat quarter that I used for another project. Oh, I made a book sleeve for someone on TikTok Live. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start putting these together. Okay. Oh, let me cut this off real quick. Remember to line up your 1/4 inch line on your seam, on your stitch, and then cut that top portion off. There we go. Okay. Again, do it to the other side. And then press open. And other side. Use my finger first. And then press open. See? So now we have our ear unit complete. Oh my goodness. My allergies are really starting to bother my throat today. So sorry. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stitch over here. Alright, so I stitched the wrong side. Here we go. See, this is what happens. Mistakes happen, not a big deal. I only just started it, so there's only like 4 stitches that I did on here. That came off really nice. All right, let's try this again. This time on the right side. That's why I do the clip. Remember I told you guys I do the clip so I know what side I'm stitching on. Here we go. Now we got it. going to do this one now. Okay. Press this one open. Nice and flat. And we're going to go on this side. Now I know I had to stitch on here, so because it doesn't match up. So I have this extra here. Hitting my knee again. Remember, I said keep hitting my knee, guys. Okay. Again, press it open. All right, and now we have our body section here. So this is C, so it's odd. So remember the odd body unit. We're going to put it on the right side, odd body, right side. Okay? So we're going to put it right here. Oh, and that's what I forgot to make. These squares. So I need what? Is it 2 by 2? Is that what we used? Why can't I find it now? Oh, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. All right, let me cut a few of those out. Can't believe I forgot those. Side. And 1/4. All right, scrap piece in the bin. All right, so sorry. Okay, so now we can put this piece here, and again, diagonal line from here to here. Oh, I forgot to press this one open. Nice and flat. Okay, there we go. This one, remember, 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, slice. Press open with your fingers. we go. All right, so now we have a right side piece. All right, we're gonna go ahead and shape this up. Only needs a little bit, just a hair. But I can tell. Nice and straight. Okay, there we go. All right. This one looks good. All right, so we're going to start piecing these together. All right, so this goes here. Nope, not that piece. What am I doing? This piece. This piece goes here. This piece goes here. Remember, with our 1/4 inch seams, this is all going to change. And my ear unit. There we go. Cute, cute, right? Cute, cute. All right. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and put these together, and then we'll work on letter D block. So, okay, so these extra pieces I'm going to put to the side. Okay, fold them in half. Now I can put my letter C, and I'm going to be paired with letter I, or double I. Okay, and I will put that to the side. Okay, and here we go. Now, this is where I'm going to start pinning, or clipping, I should say. Where I'm going to sew. And then this piece. Yeah. You know what? There's a piece here that, for whatever reason, I didn't cut properly. I just noticed it. It's not square. Weird. Okay, here we go. Now it's nice and straight. Again, pin on this side, or clip, whatever you want to call it. All right, put my starter in. I'm going to trim this real quick, because you can see here. Again, I'm going to do it the unconventional way. Now every other quilter is going to tell you not to do it, but that's okay because this is me. I do me, right? It's all lined up. I can go ahead and open this. Nice and flat. Okay, that's part of the body. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go this way. See, now it matches up. Okay, again, another clip. All right, and that's where I'm going to sew. Now let's do this one. This one also looks like, yep. So it's a little bit difficult to see. I am on an angle, but it's going to square up nicely, you'll see. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, there. Open it up. Press it open. Okay, see? Nice and straight. All right. Now, before we put that together, let's do this one. To go this way. So when you're pressing your fabric, make sure that you press it how your fabric wants to be pressed, okay? Unless otherwise specified. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put this together, and then we'll square it up at the end. A whole bunch of pins over here. See, a whole bunch of pins. Okay, pin it on this side. And here we go. What's really nice about this quilt too, right now when you're making the blocks, you don't really have to worry about sorry, my nose was itching. You don't really have to worry about too much about the seams matching. Okay, again, cut off at the bottom. Let's see, this looks like this way. And looks great here. I'm gonna cut some off here, some off the top, some off at the bottom. Just a little bit, not much. See, just a little sliver. It makes it nice and straight. And then when you go put your blocks together later, it just makes it much easier. See? there you have it. Here is your next cat. Okay, so this is C. I'll fold that up. Remember, we're only making one of these. And we're actually going to put on here C with C, C. So we know that that's what we paired it with. Okay? All right, and there we go. So now we're going to do D. Okay, so I have DD here and letter D. Put that here. So this is paired with double D. This one we can get rid of. And then this is going to be paired with, let's see. Double H. So see here, fabric D. The second half of fabric D is going to be paired with double H. So I'm going to write that on my sticky note now, so I know ahead of time. And then when we're done with our extra pieces like we did with C, we're going to put it together. All right? Okay, here we go. D block. So this is what I'm using. Cute, right? But it has different patterns on it here. Let me show you the bigger one. And they go all different ways. So see, the honey pot's going this way, the heart's going this way, gnome's going this way. Okay. And then we have the lighter, which was some words with, you know, on here. So that's going to go together nicely. Okay. Here we go. So again. So this is one of my extra pieces. All right, so that's an extra piece there. We're going to use 1, 2, and I just pick them at random, and 3. That was my extra piece there. And then one, 2. Okay, I'm only going to use 2 of those here. And these are my extra pieces, so we're going to put this away now. Mark it with letter D, pair it with double H, and put it to the side. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces that we're going to work with. All right, here we go. So again, we're going to do the same thing we did with the other one. I'm going to put them together. Black. All right, here we go. Oh, here's my starter. That's what I was looking for. Take some of these longer pieces off of here. So again, see, this is what my starter looks like. I have a whole bunch of stitches. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Okay. I generally only use it when I'm chain stitching. I don't use it when I'm just doing like a straight stitch on a other fabric. I probably should, but I don't. So see, these go fairly quickly now that we know what we're doing. And I can happily say now that the fabric for my Halloween quilt along that I'll be doing in between this one, the fabric is on its way. And I'll tell you where I got that in just one second. So, I shop on this app called Mercari. I'm sure you guys all know about it. Oops, let's go this way. Nope, this way. I'm sure you guys all know about it. And that's where I get a lot of my, not a lot, but some of my older vintage fabric. Okay, it's a great place to, whoops, this one, why are these so long? Apparently I measured wrong. I did this late last night, right before I went to bed, so like I said, I'd rather have longer than shorter. Okay. And that's where I get a lot of my older vintage fabric. So right now, nobody really has Halloween fabric near me. Like I've checked Walmart, I've checked other locations, checked Michael's, checked wherever. The only place I didn't really check was Hobby Lobby and Joann's, but so I also sell items on Mercari. Okay, and I can put a link down below. But once I sell something on Mercari, I use that money that I earn to buy my materials. Okay, so I'm not buying it out of pocket. I'm just selling things that I have, you know, for that purpose. Okay. So, right, these two need to go together. See, I can't talk and do this same time. Let me put a clip on here so I know where I'm sewing. But, so yeah, so that's a nice location, a nice app to use to get fabric or anything really. They have a lot of products on there. Most of it is used products. You know, some are new. Like the stuff that I put on there, 99% of it is all brand new. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do the next section. So once that package comes in, I'll unbox it here with you guys, so you can see the fabric that I'm going to be using for our Halloween quilt-along quilt. And remember, that one is a wall hanging, not a full-on quilt. It's actually meant to be a full-on quilt, but we're only going to be doing a couple pieces of it. Or did I change the pattern? I think I changed the pattern. I'll have to look at it real quick. And I'll show you what the pattern is going to be. Okay. In just one moment. Oops. Okay. All right. So we're going to press these open, and then we're going to put our last section together here. Oh my gosh. I almost thought I put the wrong sections together. Whew. That was a close one. All right, so nope. Yep, this way. Okay, here we go. All right, so there you have that. Okay, now this one is going to be it's even, so the block is going to go on the left side. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Always make sure you check your bobbin to make sure you have enough bobbin, because I tend to forget to check and then I have spent all this time like, oh, I didn't stitch on anything. All right, so cut your line here, little triangle, and then cut this triangle. And the other side. Okay, then press everything open. I use my fingers first. Okay, and then we're gonna trim that up and square that up in a moment. Okay, fingers first. There we go. All right, so now we have our earpiece, our body, and press open your face area. Okay, there we go. All right, let's start some trimmy trim. This one. Line up to your line. So I have a line here and then a line on here. Then I'm going to do this side. Find my two lines. And trim. Now, this is supposed to be a little longer. I think it's only supposed to be 6.5. Yep. So we're going to trim a little bit over here because it's a little wonky on here on this side. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 and trim on this side. I almost did it. There we go. Okay, so now it's all trimmed up and ready to go. So now when I put this and this together, it matches, sort of. It matches. Okay, that's where I'm going to sew. All right, let's put this one together. I'll do this side first, since it's already here in front of me. And pin. And then I'm going to grab my iPad in just 1 second and I'll show you the pattern. Once we're done this block, I'll show you the pattern that we're going to do for Halloween. nice and straight. Okay. Put that piece off. That piece off. There's my starter. All right, press this one open. And add our earpiece goes this way, and I'm gonna have to trim this up. That's okay. Actually, let me trim it now. It's easier when I have less pieces to trim. Line there, my line here. Trim that side. Line, line. There we go. All right, now this, nope, this way. Okay. So now we can line this up. All right. I hope I didn't just sew that upside down. We're gonna find out. I think I just did. Nope, we didn't. Okay, no I didn't. Whew, that was a close one. For whatever reason, it looked like it was upside down. I don't know. All right, now that's all trimmed up. This one doesn't look like it needs any trimming either. Nice. See, because we trimmed it beforehand. This is what happens when you trim ahead of time. Before you do, nope. The hiney goes over here. Okay. Again, we have extra on the bottom because my seam allowances are a little smaller, I guess. My 1/4 inch is smaller when I eyeball it, so, and that's okay. It's just a hair off. All right, last stitching line. And just make sure that you got the bottom as well. Your bobbin is good. Okay. Trim a little bit up here. Perfect. And here. Whoops. Didn't quite come off. If I don't put enough pressure on it, it won't. Yeah. Alright, so, okay. So see how when I open it, it wants to be ironed this way. Let the fabric flow and let it go how it wants to be ironed. Because if you try and do it the other way, it's going to take a longer time to get that nice and flat. Alright, so here is our block D. So stinking cute, right? I am loving the way these cats are coming out. So good, so good. So again, we're going to put our sticky note on it. You can do however you'd like. All right, and now I'm going to put it in my pile. All right, so that is complete. Let me grab my iPad real quick and I'll show you that pattern. and I promise I'll be done with this video. So let's see here. Here. It's a free pattern that you can download, and I'll have the link below as well. Oops. All right, it is. Okay, this one here. So as you can see here, it is a free download on the Fat Quarter Shop. See right here, that's the wall hanging that we're gonna make. Okay, that's what I'm gonna make. My colors are gonna be a little bit different because I'm using whatever fabric I got from Mercari. Okay, and this finished size, it says, is going to be 31.5 by 32.5. Okay, so it's going to be, it says 4 weeks, so it's going to be 4 videos. You can do it how long you want it, but the videos are going to be out there for you. Okay, and I'm going to do this one in between, or maybe after, depending on when I receive the fabric is when I start it. So it depends if I'm going to do it after this quilt or in between this quilt. Okay, I'm going to show you a design that I made. I use an app called Quiltography. I have, as you can see, a couple of them here. It's my mermaid pirate ship. So it's my design. I'm going to do that as well as a quilt along as soon as I'm done with writing it up. Okay, I'm in the process of writing it. Okay, but these are generally what again, this is the wall hanging. But again, that's my design, and we'll be doing that as well in between. Okay, so that is it for this video. Thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to hit subscribe below. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.